It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. Well, what better way to spend a Monday with the 2K team? Things have really gone south on it.
The team they're facing here in this ball game, it's not going to be easy to end the streak.
Yeah, you don't want to have to face these guys on any given night, Clark. Never mind when you're in the middle of a losing streak. So this is tough timing, but it's an opportunity for them to come out and play well and end this streak.
A look at the Magic starting group. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. Then there's Payton. Then there's Tobias Harris. Orlando with the ball. Payton outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Harris misses. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. Carried away trying to score with them, that we get away from playing tough, gritty teams. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire. With fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
And he makes both free throws. San Antonio on defense. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Second free throw, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Harris. Payton outside. To the wing right side. Vucevic against Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Payton right side. From 18 feet away. Fry, good.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Shake and Bake, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. It's Ginobili on the wing. There's the pass to Shake and Bake. Drains it from beyond the arc. Shake and Bake's got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Payton drives in. Here's Vucevic, and that one's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Ginobili outside. Here's Anderson. Orlando grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Their offense really sputtered in that game. They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
And Steve, you know, their play wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, but this game still is about making shots, and the shot making wasn't there.
Now, here's Fry. 9 points last game out. Vucevic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Vucevic has got 6. Shake and Bake passes to Ginobili. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. Here's Shake and Bake. 6 points for him. It's tipped and stolen by Fry. Here's Garay. No luck. Nice D from Ginobili.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Splitter kicks to Leonard. Down low. It's deflected. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Vucevic dishes to Payton. Harris against Ginobili. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got his first 2 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Here's Leonard. The Magic getting the bucket. San Antonio again missing. Harris with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Harris. There's the bucket. Good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
This is how they stack up right here. 9th in rebounding, 9th in blocks, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Now here's Payton. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. Kicks it to Harris. The 10-footer. And it's Orlando with another.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Goes shake and bake. He's got 6. They set the screen. Drills the three-pointer. Shake and bake's got 9.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Magic leading by 4. Feeds it to Fry. Back to Payton. Rebounded by Shake and Bake.
Even that close to the hoop, when you see that kind of defense, I think you got to move the ball back out to the perimeter.
From past the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Payton with another miss.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Payton on the double team. Shake and bake passes to Leonard. And stolen by Payton. Passes it to Vucevic. Garay. He's covered by Ginobili, and that one's good. And the Magic lead by 3. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. The shot's good from Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's got 14 points.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bonner, he's checked in for Splitter. Green for San Antonio. Leonard, he's checked in for Green. Ginobili comes in for Corey Joseph. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Tony Parker. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Matt Bonner is out there with Anderson. And it's Shake and Bake in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
The screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Shake and Bake in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 56 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league.
Doris thinks that a chance we see him top that performance Clark here tonight.
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good. You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Pass to Leonard, dishes to Bonner. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Leonard, no luck.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Outside Jack. It's Oladipo on the wing. It's rebounded by Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Anderson right side. Leonard the pass to Shake and Bake. They set the screen. Back to Leonard. Fade away. Another miss by Leonard.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Outside Jack. The pass to Little. Picked by Vucevic. Garay. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Garay. Rebound San Antonio. Bonner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Oladipo against Leonard. Passes to Shake and Bake. From deep 3-point range. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Splitters checked in for Bonner. Time to change for the Magic. Peyton, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. Leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Fifth on the list, the Magic.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
Picked his pocket. Dishes it to Oladipo. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Peyton outside. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. Spurs trail by 6. Has to shake and bake to end the drought. And that one's good. Shake and bake's got 6 here in this quarter.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Peyton outside. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Clock at 6. From the baseline. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Orlando on D, leading by 5 to the middle. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And now a look at Kawhi Leonard, some numbers on him. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, they're simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes.
Right wing. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. Here's shake and bake. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Complete domination. What a game for Harris. 13 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That's good from Harris. And the Spurs with some change.
Nice shooting.
And Harris drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. Pass to Mills. And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. Well, we'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes with a little more care.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. To start with, we were sharp from long range offensively, both in terms of decision-making and execution. But still, I don't want to become dependent on the three-point shot. If it's there, fine, but let's not force it. I haven't liked our lack of production in the paint. We're not working hard enough to get the ball inside and put pressure on their bigs at the hoop. And listen, whenever we get a rebound, I always want us looking to make a pass to start the fast break. We've got to be ready to run the floor. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
The ball into the teeth of the defense and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Ryan Vucevic are the power forward and center. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Peyton.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
There's Shake and Bake, guarded by Harris. The shot's good from Shake and Bake.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Orlando leading by 6. Peyton outside. He feeds it to Harris. Back to Peyton. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You really don't like to single him out, but they lost a very close game last time out, and all the free throws he missed certainly didn't help.
No, you're right about that, Clark. It just wasn't his night.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
The feed to Splitter, and stolen by Harris. 3 on 3. That's good, and it's Peyton with the assist. Harris has got 22 points.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Peyton. Lays it up and banks it in. Peyton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover costs you.
And there's the pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Splitter, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
There's the screen. Peyton drives in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in. Payton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, it's Splitter. Here's Shake and Bake. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's been a tale of two halves. Guys, he was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Spurs trail by 15. From deep. And he gets it to go. Shake and Bake's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers has some words for his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. He dishes it to Leonard. Knocks it loose. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot's good from Shake and Bake. Orlando leading by 10. Payton drives in. Harris kicks to Payton. The dish now to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got 8.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Well, you look at Shake and Bake, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Here's Vucevic, and again it's Orlando converting.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant. You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Payton drives in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
And he's good on the second.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Kicks the Splitter. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ginobili. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Payton passes to Little. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Feeds it to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Shakenberg. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Passed a little. Shot on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
They set the pick, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
It's hard enough to win in this league, regardless.
Too many turnovers.
Opposition and takes away your chance to score. Already 8 points they've given up off turnovers this quarter.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Leonard. Mills comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Tony Parker subbed in for Shake and Bake. 6 on the shot clock. Harris again.
You're up. Let's go.
Trying to do my thing.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Jack with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green against Harris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Magic lead by 19.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Guys, listen up. We know who we are, and we got to go out and just play our way. Play our brand of basketball. Be who we are.
So both teams making some changes here. Now Parker, averaging 6 points per contest. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
At the line for your Spurs, Tony Parker. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Jack inside the line. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Here's Payton. Shake and bake. He's in at the point. Green is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Anderson in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Spurs trail by 21. Anderson, a screen on Payton. 6 to shoot. Gets it to fall, and the bucket from Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's got 11 points here in just the second half. Payton kicks to Harris. Harris, a screen on Ginobili. Back to Harris. Inside to Vucevic. Now the pass to Little. Good on the shot.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
The Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Shake and Bake. Lets the 3 fly. And Ginobili. Good for 3.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Dishes it to Harris. Shot from the low block.